Bam, bam, bam. Welcome, everybody. My name is Brian. It's about to Brian. I was like, is it Sam? Nope, it's not Sam. All right, we're going to continue our adventures here on our 24-hour marathon of Shadowbringers. Thanks for being with us. Hopefully you guys are having a rock solid time. Joining me in audio in this case is Chris. He'll be kind of popping in and out, namely because he's working on the guides and things like that. So we're kind of bouncing back and forth. I think Julie said that lunch will be coming eventually, so there will be a kind of a lunch and level stream. Is it set to private again? Let me see here. No, it's set to public. Okay, just cool. Sometimes it just takes a minute to do its thing. You never know. Yo, what's going on, Mira? What's up, Alex? How you guys doing?
15-minute queue on forming a dungeon as a tank.
15-minute? That's not shocking, because it's like...
I want to run it with people. I want to see what it's like.
Yeah. Okay, we got the buffs. Still not showing up yet on my kind of monitor piece, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and continue. And talk to this person over here. Musha Moa. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Mushimo. My associate Brendan and I are here. They're here to collect the produce I purchased. Oh, I loaded your lackey up with the goods not too long ago. My lackey? I know no such person. Mistle lad, short blue hair. No, he said that he had come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. You assumed wrong, Musha. Confound it. Someone must be have been eavesdropping on our conversation. Let's see here. Yeah, Summoner. Oh man, Summoner's my thing. If this charlatan was here not too long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You'll find a vantage point in the south side of the town, and I shall take you west. Boom shakalaka. Where are you at? Why is it? It's showing I'm live. I'm on the page, but it's not letting me watch live. That is annoying. And people are chatting with me, so they can obviously see me. We had an earlier time where it wasn't going live, but no, I can see it literally right there. Okay, it is what it is. Let me just refresh this page. Make sure that it's like reflecting everything it needs to be. All right, and then I got some side quests to go and do down there and right over there. Public, all right. Cool. Hey, Sparta. All right. Yay! Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Yeah, I need to find that sign quest because it's like I wanna unlock the ground mount speed for all mounts, so that way I can utilize more than just the bike. What's up, Corey? So he got the notification, but he doesn't see it on the homepage. I guess Google's just like probably confused by what's happening. Love the freaking music. Boom, baby. I need to probably adjust the volume because I can't hear you as good. System config, volume, background music. I'm going to keep the master volume and drop that to 30. That's better.
I'm thrilled how much of this is voice
Yeah, dude, the bike is amazing. What'd you say, Chris?
I'm thrilled how much of this is voice acted.
I felt like it's always weird when it's then not voice acted. So it's like they spoil me, and then they're like, oh, this is not voice acted.
After that panel they did last year, I think that's because something changed. I think when they change a cutscene or whatever, they don't have the ability to go back and adjust all the voice acting. Because they do the voice acting so far in advance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You need a level? Yeah, it's definitely like, I hit 71. I was like, all right.
Oh, the Crystarium's so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how spread everything out is, but it's a super cool city. I'm thrilled how much it looks like we're going to get to use it. And the music is just spot on. It'll probably be a long time before I put my own personal music over stream again.
How far away are you, Sparta, from a level? it goes. There we go. You're level 72 and you haven't even hit Stormblood? Heck yeah, take advantage of the XP. I guess that makes sense that if somebody hasn't finished Stormblood, like, why would you get Shadowbringer?
There you are.
Take advantage of the XP, you know?
The thief who claimed the harvest on my behalf.
Yeah,
Hand it
I was
over.
eating in front of them.
Well,
It was more how
Forgive
loud
me.
I was eating
I
Nutri-Grain
have to
bars,
get
so,
into
like,
the city.
wrapper was
Yeah.
just loud.
I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter
Armageddon.
what I do, they
What's up,
won't
David?
call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way. What is your name? Kai Shear.
Yeah. That's how I was with
Tell me then, Kai
Stormblood.
Shear. Must it be Ilmore or nothing?
Ilmore or nothing.
What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
David's almost level 73.
No, it has to be Ilmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
Obviously, the feeling is that it's not paradise.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Ilmoran's interest. You'll give me your place? Just like that? I'm giving you a chance, nothing more.
In the lore.
What comes of it is entirely up to you.
More in dungeons?
What do you say?
They can use crowd control in the lore.
I understand.
Does that mean we can
Oh,
use more
thank
crowd
you,
control in
thank
the
you.
dungeons?
I doubt it. People are going to just burn it down unless they make it required. You know, it's got to be a mechanic-driven thing. Otherwise, people won't do it.
There's so much AoE this expansion, and like it feels like they would want more stuff to kill.
Yeah.
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai Shear, it was the difference between life and death.
I love how fun the 71 dungeon was, because you're gonna get that in your
I do not
roulettes,
regret
and
my
so it's a
decision.
bummer when they make the entry
But I
dungeon
will admit
feel
that a
like an
part
entry
of me
dungeon,
wonders if it was for the best.
especially after this many expansions.
Yeah.
Like, just give us mechanics.
So Mira's asking, do we need to get a Fantasia or do we have to buy it off the Mog Station? So if
We
you haven't
strive
earned a
to bring
Fantasian
swift
game, you'll need
salvation to
to
this world.
purchase it. It does not come
That
with one.
countless lives might be
You
saved,
earn one by
not
finishing
least
the
your own.
ARR story. I believe that's still
Even
in
if it
place.
came at the cost of one man.
If you've already used
Should I
that
have
one,
forged on
or you don't know where that
regardless?
one went,
Mhm.
or they're not doing that anymore, then
Yeah.
you have to buy. They're like $10.
Boom shakalaka. I love the new interface for how we interact rather than that menu. This is so much cleaner. What do you say? What? That's not who you are, quite possibly meaning.
I cannot believe how long the wait time is as a tank. I guess there are already gunbreakers hitting
I
level
suppose
cap?
not.
Yeah, Matthew.
Were Estinian here, he would most likely
I
scoff
don't know
at
how long
my
it takes to go from 60 to
soft-heartedness.
70.
Same old
I knew I had a
Alfio,
couple hours head
ever
start,
the
but I knew at
slave
some
to
point you're going to
sentiment.
start seeing gunbreakers trickle in.
Mm-hmm.
But I
And if
thank
you
you
get
for your
rushed, it's no
kind
big
words
deal. The
nonetheless.
problem is, when does the wave hit? When does
Let
like,
us see to
all
it that
those
both these
gunbreakers hit?
stories have a
Yeah.
happy ending.
That's when it's a bummer to level as a tank.
Shall we return to right then?
Oh, was it a loyalty reward? Okay.
Yeah, when I got it, because I ended up getting like all these ones. In fact, I even had one.
Is that?
I didn't know that I
I
did
have-
because
I just don't remember where it came from.
I like the Roth,
I
dude.
did not get Collector's Edition Heavensward.
Yeah.
If I was going to go back and buy a Collector's Edition that I don't have, it would be ARR.
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
I got Collector's Edition Stormblood because this game was already that big of a part of my life.
Yeah, I like the Griffin mount.
Come on,
from
they may need
Heavensward.
our help.
I like the Fat Chocobo better.
Yeah.
And that's the choice you're making if you're going back and buying a collector's edition after the fact. Oh, you get 3 in total. 1 for the quest. Oh, wow. I would never need that. Okay.
You can race change. Well, so I've got 1 in case for some reason I'm like, I don't feel like being a Rothgar anymore, which will never happen.
If I could trade it, I would. I will never change my race. I'd create a new character before I change my race.
Yes. Oh, I gotta go for one more thing further down. I really like the familiarity and then yet obviously the distortion on, in this case, Limbs of Lamento. It's just really quite interesting. Jared, thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Can we get some hearts in chat and welcome Jared to the workforce? Please and thank you.
The implications of why this world took turns that it didn't over the last 100 years.
Yeah.
Largely add up. What's up, Caleb?
Hey, Caleb. Dude, it is fantastic. I'm kind of just like soaking it in a way, like a fine wine. Like I'm just like, I'm not trying to rush it as much as like I'm like, oh yeah, it's like no, I'm just like this is just great, just doing the quest. Like I'm just grabbing the quests, talking, enjoying like so much voice acting. Really feels good. Yeah, the 73 dungeon. Oh, trial? Wait, okay.
I can't wait for the 73 trial.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one they did at E3, right?
It wasn't the oh yeah, I guess if that was the 73 trial, then yes, that's what they did at E3.
Yeah. So we got 2. So it looked like we got 2 trials.
That's not a shocker. That's standard.
They showed us pictures from 2.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
And then ideally, in my mind, those get hard modes relatively
Well,
quick.
like we get the 2 primals, but there should be a couple more trials that are, like because we had a Shinryu, right? And it's like so they had some. They've done. Oh, there it is.
Anderland. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wait time just keeps creeping up. It's up to 21 minutes for this dungeon.
21 minutes on the dungeon? It's
A
nuts.
huge part of it is like, I assume a lot of people feel just like I did. I will totally use players, and then you see who you have the chance to use as your first trust, and you're like, nope,
nope.
I'm going to trust. I want to see what that is like, especially people who've never played with trust. It's like, well, I might as well try it.
Yeah, might as well.
It's
not like they're gonna get mad at you.
Oh yeah, especially anybody who's running on a class that they feel like maybe they don't know as well as they would like.
Like I haven't read all the tooltips. I don't have my perfect rotation.
I was able to stop and move abilities around and all that. It was awesome.
Yeah, you don't feel like you're holding anybody up.
Okay.
Sorry you didn't get your wish out, Matthew.
Science. Oh. Well, that's its own level of alarming. Alright.
I love the battle music out here. Got that rock guitar. Tank minute queue at 20 minutes at level 60. Snap. Thanks, baby.
It's probably really high.
Oh, thank you. What was that? Where? Oh, it's right here. It's full. Yeah. Matt Brady, welcome to the workforce. Can we get some hearts in chat welcoming Matt Brady? Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate it. It's just comfortable. This is just like, man, like I love the zone. I really want to, I can't wait to see how it kind of looks once we, you know, have restored like kind of the night cycle, you know, and see if it's like, as, you know, as bright or what that means. And then Eden here in 2 weeks. Gonna be good. Potion maker. What's up, my reality? Doing some of my roulettes to see if I can get ahead level-wise in the MSQ so I don't have to stop again for a while. Yeah, like it's always a bummer when you hit those like stoppage points. It's like, oh, okay, I gotta go do what? Like get experience? What a concept. Just keep my food on.
I've been using those to get fates.
You've been using what and the what?
I've been going and doing the fate train.
Oh yeah, I love fates. Well, especially because I'm farming up the currency. Because it feels like I'm like, hey, I'm actually like this is actually valuable.
For the first 30. After you've done 30.
Yeah, the mob pets can't be targeted, so Tiny Neggy is no longer a tank, guys. That is a big change. Blackout curtains. It's like that would be a huge market on the first. Like I was out in Sweden and holy smokes, like it's like I was in the summer and it's like the sun never really set. Like it got kind of, you know, darker, but never was dark outside, and it was just like how do people sleep? It's 3 in the morning. It's bright. I can see outside. Looks like it's like kind of a late evening, you know, kind of, you know, like it's just like.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. I got my dungeon queue.
Oh, nice.
After like 20 minutes. Get bored.
Yeah. All right, dude. I'll talk to you soon. What's after 30 fates, Chris? We'll have to wait and see.
After 30 fates, you have enough gems that you could technically unlock mount speed and all the stuff.
Oh, nice. See plenty more fish in the sea. Return the rod. Hit the drowning wench. Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's see what's up with this individual. If when we get to voice cutscenes, I'm gonna start eating my lunch. So if it's voice acted, be like, all right. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy, mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. Poor man's shivering. Please pray keep an eye on him while I go get a fire going. Or switch to Black Mage. I thought I was certain for dead. How am I ever going to repay you? Well, set all over the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristal. I was invited into Ulmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in and to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly toughed me out into the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in the Lord Volthi's eyes. Within days they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the daggum ocean. Yeah, it helps. It helps my reality. Don't ask me luck, I suppose, though. If you hadn't found me when I did, I wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishment? They encourage it. Oh, without a second thought, when Lord Valthree passes judgment, no one as much blinks, let alone argues. In Ulmore, his word is law.
Oh, it's so different with players.
Yeah?
It's so different. They just let me sit at half life and they're casting DPS. Oh my god. It's so much faster. Oh. Plus, everybody in here is like, yeah, I ran it with trust first, so only 3 of us have already run this before.
Yeah, it ends up helping because you're like, all right, I've seen things. I've seen things. What? All right, and you're doing the 71 dungeon?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm only 72. I can't do the 73 yet.
Ooh, there's a fate. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, like if you're able to already start unlocking like kind of the mount speed stuff, that would be a nice little handy guide for people.
Now that I have it on the mount speed for the first one, I already have enough for the second zone, and I haven't gone to the second zone in a substantial way.
Yeah.
So that means if you go to the second zone, which I have a quest for, now I'll have mount speed there, and as long as I do enough fates there, I'll have it in the third zone. So like I should finish the expansion with mount speed in every zone.
Yeah.
You're letting me get a little low. Oh my god, I just had the top 2 cooldowns. You're killing me, man.
Is Outburst? What is Outburst? I don't remember. Bum 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 bum. Outburst deals. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's an AoE. Whoa, Aaron, thank you so much. And you're stuck at work? What can I do to help, man? All right, I'm going to call. I'm going to be your mom and be like, hey, I need you to come home. Or your wife or your significant other or your husband. Like, I don't know.
Aaron's really sick.
Aaron feels horrible. He cannot stay at work any longer. Sucks about being an adult. It's like, oh.
Yeah, we're on Sargatanas.
Fate complete. I wasn't done murdering you. Did I not? I don't remember seeing something pop up for me. So, either way, Fates, baby, they're back.
Pretty much guarantee that this healer's running a parser.
I haven't updated mine yet.
Otherwise, there's no reason that like they're letting us get to like 20% health before tossing heals.
That doesn't matter. Like it's all about the comfort. You know, it's like if you did you die? You know. It's like,
yeah, but I had to pop 3 defensive cooldowns on trash.
all right. I mean, they got a low cooldown, right? You should be using 2 defensive cooldowns. I don't know. I side with the healer. Like, are you dead? No? Cool.
All right. Path of Light.
What's up, Jeffrey?
Path of Light is...
Yes, Philip. Oh, yeah. We're on Sarg.
Party-wide? I'll have to go back and review the footage.
And Eric, welcome to the workforce. Can we get some hearts in chat for Aaron's $2 cheer? Can we get some hearts for Eric as well? Share the love, guys. Thank you so much. Ooh, lots of new side quests now. Yes, okay. Please. Yes, please.
Thumbscrew is the charge.
I hear the kids. You can hear the kids singing. 1 second.
Okay. Path of Light.
It's the beauty of today and the beauty that I can close the door. What's up?
Pillory. That's your tank buster.
Pillory.
Brazen Bull. That's puts out his orbs.
Quest accepted. Almafest asks, how do you upgrade mount speed given the enough of the shared fate level crest? So, you farm it, but then there's a side quest that unlocks the vendor, right?
Yes, you're looking for a side quest that's on a person that says Gemstone Trader underneath their name.
Is it in the
Does not
Custarian?
have a plus sign. No, it's in the zone. It's in whatever zone you're trying to buy the thing for.
Okay, so I am...
Job or fob or I don't remember. The one on the right. for the first zone. The one on the east side. Okay, Brazen Bull puts out the orbs.
Okay, haven't found it then yet.
Facing direction. Does that matter? Thumbscrew went out first. That's weird. Oh, crap. Sprint. Off defensive. And, ooh, made it. Oh, that got exciting.
What's up, Alex? Over Car's Bluetooth. Just got back from lunch and I didn't want to go up to the office. Well, hello. This is a first. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Yeah, there are gemstone traders per zone because you have to. You also rank up in the different zones. Does it actually show that under the travel?
The one on the head also had crafting materials, so hopefully those will be used. Those crafting materials seem to cost between 1 and 2 gemstones a piece. You get 12 for a like a perfect score on the fate, so should be fairly easy to kind of build up those. So I hope that means they're used a lot for the turn-ins for like Holy City of Ishgard and all that.
Oh man, like I really hope that we at some point see them kind of backfit that fate thing. Just like give us this currency, make them always valuable, lots of product from them, just like, you know. And then if they ever bring in the glamour level system, that'd be amazing, because then it's like then XP doesn't lose relevance.
I can't tell how it's determining who it's going to charge. Yes, so Materia 7s and 8s. Keep in mind your 8 has to be equipped first. You can only have 1 8 per piece of gear. Once you have a Materia slotted on a piece of gear, the way it's phrased in the patch notes, you can't put an 8 on there after that. So you want to put the 8 on first, and then your 7s.
I wonder if the gear like displays it like that. Maybe like the new gear, you know.
I haven't seen an 8 yet.
Well, yeah, we haven't seen.
I mean, I'm only 72, so it'd be weird if they gave me an 8 now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I chain pulled this with the group before.
Mm-hmm.
With my trust, and that was a near disaster. Like, but I was doing some tomfoolery to stay alive.
Some of that good old tomfoolery. Woohoo! I'm just like running every quest I can see.
Oh. So much of this 390 gear.
Get it.
That's what the 71 dungeon drops. And you already get 385 from the SQ. So.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's like people are like, oh, do you want to get to 400? Like, if you want, like, if you're having fun, like, go for it. But I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about it. The game's gonna replace my gear pretty immediately. Alright, and let's go back here.
Now, this guy probably wants me to pull harder, but like I'm just not confident that he's gonna keep me up.
Well, if he's telling you to, like, then that gives you permission to go for it. So it's like,
they're just letting me get really low, and
how low can you go?
It's not like I'm best in slot, so
yeah,
it makes my health really spiky.
Any new abilities you get on Warrior yet? Because it's as you progress at 72, or
they should unlock automatically now that class quests are only at 80. I've done my role quests so far. I got one at 71 and I got one at 72.
Okay.
Nothing yet. They were in the. I think there was a thing on the website that would tell you when they were. I just didn't look. I wasn't that worried about it.
Hey, Crisp! Welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. Hey, Leland. Well, they probably feel frustrated if I was going to bet on any kind of feeling. It's like they're like, oh man, like they were replaced. Yeah, like you get replaced. I don't like it personally. Like it'd be kind of neat if I don't know what the solution is. So, but
I'll say as a rude. I think as a pair they're rude because
I think
Oh, no, it is hard to run dungeons with.
Yeah, Alice is gonna pop that limit break.
God, the trust I ran with just wasted it. It was like running with real players.
Yeah.
We just sat at cap like the whole dungeon.
Yeah, you want to bring Alice A if you want her, because otherwise the other one will save it so you use it.
She's like, I don't care.
Well, she will, but like if you like the other one is like maybe you want to use it or something like that.
I'm a tank. I don't want to use it.
Yeah, then you want to bring Alice A, because that will allow her to. That's gonna have her at least using the limit break. Oh, we got people. Sit down, boys. Yeah.
Just gotta watch their cutscene.
That music is so
Boss
weak.
2. Okay.
There's a fate. Ah, it's kind of far. It is a big zone.
Boss 2. Okay.
I don't know. I'm fast to saying trust limit breaks configurable in 11. Yeah, there's a little bit more 11 that I think the game would definitely could benefit from.
Scold's Bard is party-wide. Revered Flagation is they're gonna tick to 1, to 2, to 3, and to 4. How cool is that? Such a neat mechanic. And they're so good about their interface that like literally the first time I saw it, I immediately knew what it wanted me to do.
Oh yeah? And this is the new dungeon?
Yeah, I don't know if that'll make sense to everybody, but it numbers you off 1 through 4, and that's the order it's gonna hit people in. Stack mechanic. Bring it in here, please. Now it's gonna drop 4 orbs plus 1 on the stack. Don't stand in the orb. Beautiful.
Down here? There it is, yeah. I was like, where is it? I think it's gonna be interesting to see kind of where they take the game from here. Narratively speaking, like already it's starting kind of to shift some things that I might want to see the game do. Like as we progress forward, because it's like it feels real solid. So I'm just sitting here going like, I wonder what they'll do.
Party wide again. This is your tank buster.
Honestly, I think it's leading me down to a different conclusion
Party wide.
than what it would originally what I was hoping for. Speak with the Fortnite farmer. Oh, Forthright, not Fortnite farmer. You want a minion Sid Eater? That's funny.
Stack. Oh, that guy's gonna get flipped. No way he made that. That's incredible. That should have been a death. Alright. Okay,
Yeah. I got Gil. I'll teleport.
3, 4. Use the limit break, guys. Just use it.
Pop it, pop it.
That.
Leland, mwah. Oh. And, you know, it could be also the new car smell, but, like, honestly, like, there's this feeling that Shadowbringers has that I didn't really get out of Stormblood. And that's... I just wasn't keen on it. Like, ultimately, I feel like the narrative is also a little bit more focused, and so it feels at least... like it feels like I'm playing a single player or like Final Fantasy game, in the sense that like I'm getting a lot of story, I'm getting a lot of narrative, I'm getting like it's tight, it's purposeful. Hopefully that continues. So that however they're working it right now, like, and then the new changes in the battle. Like I wish that the one change I would make for Summoner is like when I summon Bahamut, that should also be my same ability for Akmorn. The fact that it's a separate ability right now feels a little weird. Maybe it's gonna feel better at Cap. Yeah, let's see. That's all done and well. Let's see here. Speak with Alisay. There. Tears in the sand. Did I miss that? Okay. Maybe it got pushed down the list. So Bard is still fun, and I'm getting Refulgent to pop every time Barrage is up. Nice. Okay. Turn on the monitor.
Oh, that's interesting. You can't chain pull that. I went up to the next set and it didn't do anything. I wonder if that's because it's the 71 and they didn't want people rushing through it.
Yeah.
Fascinating. I mean, I don't think I would have chain pulled it my first time through, but now that I know where it is and I feel confident this group
Can do it.
can do it. I'm not like aggressively, I'm not double pulling, but I am like making sure that when that last mob is about to go down, I'm already standing in the next set.
Okay. Boom.
Confident enough to do that.
I never played Mist, so. Ba-bum. Is it the gestures again? Here they come. Not voice acted, so my sandwiches have to wait. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our attention once more to the day has been the folks at the door. We welcome a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we're a place for a painter of a plum. You come along, don't be slow, it's time to let your colors show. I can paint portraits at least, landscapes, and still, why is there still early commission these days? That'd be funny. Painter job confirmed. Oh, unfortunately, you should feel that use around an easel. No proof of you of your prowess, any masterpieces on your person? Sadly, not everything I paint is sold, is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, although you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Oh, like a paint, both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. Not a prompt to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us and we'll put those talents to the test.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Parasite then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not what he does with you. Having filled our latest vacant space, we return to Ulmer's sweet embrace.
I bet that was stunnable. I just couldn't switch targets fast enough.
Mercy me, the mole. We almost took our leave without leaving. Okay. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back. I love it. I love my Ronzo. What's up, Travis? Can I still play Heavensward and Stormblood after the main story of A Realm Reborn, or do I go straight to Shadowbringers? You actually have to play through Heavensward and Stormblood after ARR. Otherwise, you got to get a jump potion if you want to go into Shadowbringers.
Redemption is beyond us.
Oh, good. Now I can take a bite of my sandwich.
With other players. So if the queue is 20 minutes or less, it's probably a wash or an advantage to players to run
The
with players.
lament of
If
all
your queue
but
is greater
saints
than
and
20 minutes,
fools,
then you really start questioning your.
and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed
Alright,
place.
let's do this.
Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
He's gonna punch the whole group. Head Crusher is just for the tank.
This is delicious.
Pendulum hits the tank and then the middle.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does
Thanks for
hold
hanging out,
true.
Alex. See you in a minute.
Guys, help me. Help me. Get out of there.
Man, that is such a good... Man, Julie did amazing.
They ran away from the party member that we had to break the chain for. Right. Run to this right here.
If you guys have a question, just make sure you tag Get Work to Game, just like Nightbot did, and it shows up a lot easier. That way I can make sure I try not to miss any questions. Just like the hopefuls at Gate Town, they haven't learned what's right to enter the city proper. If, however, you're making...
Head Crusher, Papa Defensive. Woohoo, that was close.
Woohoo!
Bellaphobia, Papa Defensive, because we do not have healing. Stack Mechanic does not hurt that bad as a tank. As long as we stack. I bet it does.
Hello, Ethereal Shard. You now arrived at the Glory Gate.
Defensive. Okay. On me, guys. Okay. Hand, tail. Hand, tail.
Welcome to Ilmore. Fortunate friends, may I have your names? I'm Alpha Node, an artist, and this is Burn, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration forthwith. Now, the citizens of Ilmore are divided into two classes, and those are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Volthy, and the bonded, who work for the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron of the capacity of which you are chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures.
Light Stack Mechanic.
Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general laborer. I see. Might you tell us something about the patron that we are to serve? The two patrons, actually, Chazinaz and Dula Chai, both are gentle souls and would ask you to conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. Excuse me. And all in order, these are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Ilmoran citizens. Yeah. I love my Roth, Philip. It just really makes it feel like, also in a weird way, a new game. But also it could just be that it is a new game. Welcome to the Bureau of Registrations. Papers, please. Papers, please.
That's a good game.
Cash Coin Crazy says, if I'm new to the game and think I should make a tanker or healer as a starter, not really into the 30-minute queues. I don't know what the healer queues are doing right now. I'm hearing that the queue times are just nuts, Cash. If you don't mind either, what's up, Chris?
They just added a new tank, so temporarily it's skewed towards healer.
Yeah, so temporarily you're going to get some really mad pops on healer queues. Oh, oof. Yayo, if I'm pronouncing that anywhere near right, waited 1.5 hours before. That's kind of from the story narrative. It's so interesting they're introducing trust here. Like, ultimately, I feel like they would need to have it. Like, it needs to be a system that's, like, through all the main MSQ stuff, you know? So I wonder if they'll retrofit that at some point. Proceed directly to the Dulciary next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away the stench, you'll splash yourself with perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Cornell, the guards by the stairs, will give you directions. Healer is nuts. You should start with Paladin. It's the easy tank job. Hadn't realized we were so heroic.
Done.
Queues are
27
really
minutes.
fast because many people are trying out the 2 new classes, and since there's no healer, you'll get it in seconds.
Done in 27 minutes. It's way faster with players. The queue time is the issue.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching cutscenes today, so it's just hard.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I'm not even stressing about trying to rush.
All right. Awesome. Let me open up the premiere.
Oh, Cash hasn't played in a year and a half. What level are you, Cash?
I don't want to log out for fear that there's a queue. I just want to...
Where's that perfume that I need to splash on liberally?
So just click it on the quest.
Oh, there's a girl in the shower.
After you get out of the shower, it should be next to your quest in your quest log.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. I have done this. I have done what you have done. I have been where you have been.
What would Insidian say? So Philip is asking, how difficult is the dungeon with the trust system?
Not bad at all. I died once on the final boss because I wasn't paying well enough attention, and I nearly wiped on trash because I was double pulling, but that is all user error.
Mm-hmm.
They healed me more consistently than a player does who's focusing on DPS. But DPS was, I mean, the players were way faster. It was a lot more volatile.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
I think it was easier with a trust.
Fastest would be probably Heaven on High. I think it's good content to weave into your process, but when people just burn one piece of content over and over and over again just because it's quote unquote maybe the most efficient way, I don't see how you don't like take a long break after the game because you just burn out on it, you know?
Yeah.
I love to see them rejoin like Limsa, Ulda, and Gridania again into just like one city. Can I make that jump? Nope. I shouldn't hit that. That'll be fun. That'll be fun later. Oh, it's King of Surf. Nice. There we go. Well, howdy, King of Surf. Don't know if you're live with us right now. Just looking for that daggum Aetherite, but Aethernet. Maybe it's in the middle on this layer. Alright, let's check that out. Nice. Alright, no? Okay. There it is. Like, it's somewhere in here. I'm gonna find it. Yes, it was totally worth it. Totally. Look at this guy. Look at him. Totally. Alright, let's continue our flight up the stairs. Yeah, I like what they've done. It's really impressive. According to the message engraved on the base, special permission is required to use this aetherite. Okay. There we go. Hey Josh, welcome to the workforce.
Oh, who's this then?
Voice. Food.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me. What an adorable boy. That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers. I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he'll paint us the most delightful pictures.
Hey Charles.
yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Agreed, Travi. Yeah, so far. Well, I don't think it. I think it
Wonderful, wonderful.
naturally is going to be. But
Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Your assistant? I've
Heaven's
heard
word
of
so
folk
far,
bringing
definitely
in
on par.
family members, but this seems
Maybe-
a bit irregular.
maybe a little bit better. We'll have
Aren't
to
you a
see
little
ultimately.
young to have a
It's hard to tell right
protege?
now.
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis he who best understands my work. With his unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than him being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city he has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for his priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on his behalf.
Did she? I didn't even catch
Did you
it. She
ever
did.
hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have his wish. He shall be free to roam to his heart's content. Isn't that right, darling?
Husband's not so pleased.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
Yeah, Jeffrey, Julie made it for me. It's so good. All right, complete. I like the new coffer system in which it like basically, oh, this is the piece of gear at this level, rather than having to pick from this long list. Like, oh, here you go. Yeah, summoning bell, messaging. I made a shopping errand and realized that I dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here, always been searching for it. Okay, I'm looking for the guy. What's this quest? Disciple Handerland. Okay. What do I need to do for that? Let's see here. In the chat mode, say, enter the phrase. Okay. Oh. Search for the ardent attendant. Oh, the queue settling down. I wonder how it'll be later today. There we go. He's hanging from the ledge. Wicked White. JPB, welcome to the Workforce. No conflict. Residents treat each other with warmth and respect. There we go. Yeah. Complete. Okay, here Mikey Fussing. Let me run down and check in on him 1 second. Alright, cool. I'll be right back, guys.
Almost done flipping the footage for the dungeon guide. Yeah. Um, just trying to. Then I'll have to record. And for that, I'll mute myself. I don't think you guys want to hear me stumble over my words for trying to get it accurate enough, because I cut the footage first, and like I think I'm gonna be able to do this whole dungeon in like under 4 or 5 minutes. It's not a dungeon that has a lot of mechanics to it. It's the same mechanics repeated over and over. So once you explain the mechanic once, people should have it. Hand, tail. Hand, tail. Hand, tail. Okay. And that's it. Rinse and repeat. Final boss goes down. Yeah, this may be one of my shorter guides. Yeah, I thought that it was all right. 4 minutes and 19 seconds before I put the outro on it. So it's fast, guys. It's real fast. Shouldn't be a big deal. Cool. Oh, that is so exciting. Thanks for subscribing, JP. Welcome to the workforce. Okay. I think Brian should be back in just a second. I am actually working on editing the dungeon. I don't know what time he took over at. I guess he's been live for an hour. Okay, so I have a couple hours. So I should have no trouble getting this recorded. Sounds like Brian's coming back. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. You guys enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to go. You guys, we need to make guides. Oh, we're working on it. I'm about to record the first dungeon guide right now.
Heck yeah.
Take off my headphones. Won't be able to hear what you guys are saying. And I will be back after that to get back into my story.
Talk to you in a bit, dude. Crush it. Okay, so my reality says he just tested it. Sorry, you can catch me up to speed if I missed anything. Do the one headphone thing. Oh, hello. Got some dances. Game of high or low? Let's play. Man. Nope, I lost. Man. Sweet. To the Omrang, it's a part of the MSQ when you're talking to the cart. Yeah. Why is it? You keep saying it. I'm not getting it. Hello. Oh, Jeffrey. Props to the wife. Oh man, my wife alone. She's amazing. Yeah, thank you so much for that $5 cheer. Can we get some hype and some love and chat for Jeffrey for that $5 cheer, please? Another match. Okay, cool. Whoa, yeah.
Money talks.
Comes the money. Strider ready to look into peel the layers of the mystery. We can have a little talk. Ah, there we go. Dance. Okay. Nope, that's not how dance is spelled. Thanks, Leland. Something about Fair City. Our army may be the very essence of military might, but our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us around 20 years ago, and now when the old son came to power, he got away with the Eaters. You see, turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say that we welcome something of an ally to Ulmore, no longer an enemy to be feared. Oh my gosh, dude, it is. My wife, she's a stay-at-home wife, so it's like it's nice because we get to spend a lot of time together, and she's very supportive. Like this channel wouldn't be possible. This channel wouldn't be possible without her support. Hey, Persian. And we'll go this way. Let's see if it's voice acted, and I'll continue with my sandwich. Nope. Turn your genre on the city so soon. You shouldn't have hurried back. Alphanon has yet to put a brush to the canvas. One cannot rush good art, I am told, or good artists, apparently. Oh, finally. Right. What happened to the painting?
I am recorded.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Man, it's quick. That first dungeon guide's gonna be like under 5 minutes long. I don't know if Brian can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Very quick. Did you put a video up at all today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put kind of my first impressions of our morning.
Okay, so this will run as our afternoon post. We're not really sticking to 9 and 1. But,
Yeah, don't worry about the time. Just kind of like, is that, I'd schedule it,
you guys 2 a day. Trying to get you guys 2 a day. We do our best. Ideally, if we get a chance to record maybe another Dungeon Guide today, it'll go live at 9 tomorrow. We'll be back on schedule.
I wish. Can anybody confirm if they get the new rockin' music for accepting a quest like that's been previously in the old zones? I don't have any. I don't think. All right. Let's see here. Okay, that's looks like it's in the buttress. Okay. Let's head downstairs to the buttress. Cute kitty, fat kitty. Purr, purr. Oh, thank you, Persian. I'm glad you. Really, thank you for being a part of the community and you know, coming and giving. I mean, just kind words. It's fantastic. By the way, keep up the good work and never give best. Dude, thank you. Humbled. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Let me jump. Can I make it? Nope, I did not. I hit the wall. All right, let's see here. What am I looking for? Gather information in the understory. Bum, bum. Aha. Weeping Warbler. Might have to turn up the air though. I guess it's just blowing on me. I'm starting to get real cold. Please, I need your help. My throat is... I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's not getting any better. My patron thinks I'm no use to them. I need to sneak out to the derelicts and describe my condition to the... here are the list of symptoms. The hunk of meow to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Okay, cool. One second. I'm going to go crank down this air because I am freezing. I like run it cold because of the lights and everything, but still.
Alright. Go edit out some white noise, and this thing will be ready to go. Just pushing my audio through a filter right now.
Guess no one knows. No one knows what, Sephiron.
Oh, I don't have chat up. Guess no one knows. Anyone knows what happens to the esthetician for Rothgar? What do you mean?
Oh, like talking about like hairstyles and stuff. Roth doesn't get like hairstyles, or like there's certain things that like they don't have access to from the hair drops.
Right. Well, that's what you get for getting to be a wonderful kitty. Nobody feels bad for you. You're way more developed than us Makote. The Makote could be tall.
Yeah, we are.
Crossover event with Bethesda, they're really good at like limber cat people. They are. They do a great job. They keep them light and airy, but they feel bestial. Recognize them as humanoid. They're just Bethesda, like Neverwinter Nights and like Elder Scrolls are like some of my favorite cat people.
And thanks for hanging out, Zephyron.
But like when you're talking about like that kind of light, stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Hanzo's a little heavier, which I think they did a great job capturing Roth. But if Makote's supposed to be like the light, limber one. All right.
Yeah, I like that Roth is like big and beefy.
Yeah.
Thick kitty. Thick kitty. Yeah, I'm totally. This is Bryn. Wait a minute. That's an elevator? Right. That is very helpful. That watermelon is cold. How do I get out? Okay. The understory. Okay, maybe that's where I need to go. go upstairs? Okay, I'm getting confused. Calusa. The Bustress. How do I get out of that? There we go. This way and around? Okay, so here's the... I see what's happening. I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. It's nice to see that humans never change. Yeah. More Aethernet shards. A Bunglass. Got it. I was like, Buglass? I was like, I'm just going to let it slide. Like, that's how you want to think of it. Need medicines, tonics, and potions? Yes, I do. Cure for alien boys, is it? No, no medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. Must be cut out, excised. And even the voice may never heal completely. Hee hee, poor little songbird. They will kick her from the nest, I wonder, or simply silence her chirps. That's a little dark, dude. Yeah, if you got kids, mine watches that all the time. Yeah. Oh, yeah, my kids, they're asleep right now for nap time. But, like, sometimes, like, whenever I'm, like, streaming and stuff. And that's honestly, it's like, you know, we call it, like, family friendly, and we call it, like, business, you know, like, business friendly. Because it's like, yeah, my kids are watching. And it's like, they're like, Mom, it's the daddy show. It's the daddy show. I mean, that's usually why, why I stream typically also then at night. So they might watch an archive or something if they're, you know, if they feel like it. I'm gonna play some, yeah, the Derelicts. Sweet, making that money. All right, so I got those things. I got those ports. Speak to the Weeping Wobbler. All right, I can use Aethernet now. Which one's that? Haven't learned them yet. The mainstay, cool. I guess that's a good question. Does anybody know what song we're singing? Fantastic movie. So that's it. What can I do if I can't sing? There you go, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. So you've been suffering all this time. I'm sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave, but you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trolling by casting you out of the street. You are too kind, sir. But what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more of a burden to you than a treasure. Then I shall have a word with the Lady Valkyrie to arrange for your ascension. In that paradise there where resides neither pain nor illness will your song ring out, or mayhaps you think it a step too far. No, you would do that for me? Of course, why I would almost wish to hasten my own accession, knowing your blessed instrument is waiting for me there to greet me. Yeah, I don't need children to watch Disney. Ascension. Ah, you must be the new arrival. Allow me to explain. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them into the celestial paradise. It's through Lord Valkyrie that we learn this truth, and it's through Lord Valkyrie's grace that we free people of Yulmore are destined to embrace it. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment, until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Bothry truly is a great man, isn't he? Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion that you have shown my precious canary. Well, I guess I'm rooting for you, sweetheart. I don't know if it's I don't know how good it's gonna be. All right. Report to Alpha now.
Minutes 41 seconds before the outro. It's
Yeah.
quick.
Well, I mean, that's what those guides should be. It's like,
Yeah, anybody who gets a different time by even 1 second, don't watch their guides. Trash.
You want 6-minute abs? I got 4 minutes abs. Suck
Can't
it.
do abs in 4 minutes. Is that dodgeball?
I forget, but it's so funny.
Dodgeball. You see two videos on shelf, 7-minute abs, 6-minute abs. Which one are you gonna pick? 6-minute abs. Well, why not 5-minute abs? You can't do abs in 5 minutes.
Oh, Mira's now in Vieira. Congrats on your ascension. With the assistance of yours, I assume the outline is good.
Talking to me?
Hmm.
I was like, are you?
What in the
talking-
blazes?
All right. With the outro, 5 minutes 12 seconds. That's the number to beat.
It's so
That is that.
unflattering.
With your much better, beautifully edited guide that will come out later than mine.
Yeah.
The key is getting up mine before her, so you guys don't think I watched hers and then just made a worse version. All right, I need to go make up.
I don't want realism, I want perfection. A spectacle to shackle jaws and weakened knees to make people cry out in amazement. Now fetch a blank canvas and... Ah! I did say that did come from above. Oh, the gestures again. I like it. It's a nice throwback to 9. Who knew he could draw? Tell make you quiver noble. There was a villain on the loose set to ruin our fair city. But our Lord has got him down. And his fate will not be pretty. All who watch they might enjoy the lordship and his offer. A malcontent, how dreadful. Oh. And that's right, in fact. Curious, it might be worth going along for the experience. Above where the Lord of Althary resides. Ordinarily, you'd be barred from entering, but it seems like they'll be opening up its doors the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. Cool. We've been there at Doll then. Oh, I didn't like him either, but I like the I like how it called that back.
You're not in the thumbnail document, are you?
What's up?
But you're not in the thumbnail document, are you?
Am I?
I
No,
know, why not?
I am not.
Just wanted to verify.
Oh, good call. I was like, is it given? Like, is it saying? Oh, I had to change my font for my
still
thumbnail. Just FYI, I don't remember if I saved it or not. So you might have to set the font back because I don't have that font on PC.
Okay, we need to find a font that works for both. So
Agreed.
Oh gosh, it looks weird. Oh, that is.
My bad.
Okay. Let's not do that. All right, we gotta find one that works.
That's him.
Oh, good.
That's Vorthri.
What was this called? What was this dungeon called?
I don't
I've
know.
learned from you guys to not spoil, and the best way to not spoil is to go to Duty Finder and learn what this thing's called, because they
He's
already have a
attended
name
by
that shouldn't
sin-eaters.
spoil it.
But how does he keep them from attacking?
Yes, Holsminster Switch. That tells me nothing.
Mercy! Mercy!
Hols.
By the
Spell that?
12.
That's not even like a real word. Holminster. Holminster. I mispronounce all kinds of things. Minster.
Kaishia,
Switch.
what happened to you?
Guide.
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
My god, that's a long name. Who decided on that?
Lord Vorthri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
What happened to the logo, the watermark?
Why? You ask me why?
Okay.
Because criminals must be punished.
He
And
said I
this
couldn't locate
man
it, so maybe
is
it's not a
guilty
part of the
of
document.
fraud.
Maybe it's just a pointer.
He came to us, claiming to
Okay.
be a man of
So you made a
business.
thumbnail that just didn't
Yet
have one?
his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but.
I can go grab it.
Is a city built on
And
love
this-
for one's fellow man.
Fix that.
Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society. To atone for this crime, I ordered
From with 24
that
hours,
he
guys. You guys
fling
get all this behind the
himself
scenes
from the
stuff 'cause
balcony.
we can't hide it.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What then is a man of
Wow.
mercy to do? But
Valkyrie's
offer the
mocking the
sinner
guy.
another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin-eaters are part of Yulmor's society,
That takes care of
but
that.
they must be
Just
fed
refresh
with
your
ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Tis true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus? To demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmor?
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours?
Hey, gaming.
The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the
Oh,
Sin-Eaters.
Philip.
And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
Yeah, I wonder with the meal or whatever, like if it has some form of value or whatever, like,
And people call this paradise.
you know, some kind of property that's changing people, or if it ends up being like just something that's sweet and tasty and they're so hungry that,
You
like,
were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
An artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence.
See this also issue.
Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
paint it yourself.
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Nice. I'm hungry.
Can you walk? I think so.
Man, I'm just itching for a fight.
Did that little worm just insult me? I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
Yeah, he's pretty slow on that. Like, did they just insult me? I will now throw a temper tantrum. I mean, it looks like if we ever have to fight the guy, like we could easily win by just walking away at a brisk pace. You know? So it's like, oh, okay. No, I mean, that's his true enemy is walking. And as a fat man, like, I think I can make that joke. I believe we have worn out our welcome in Yulmore. Just leave out a poison donut. My reality, you crack me up. Oh my gosh. Are they coming back to the cast room? Yeah. Let's regroup. Nordic Track is the raid boss for that guy. Oh, the jokes are so good. Stairs are his weakness. Why did it have to be stairs? You're still stepping to save me, and now Lord Valkyrie wants us all dead. Why not come back to us, the Castron? I'm certain we can find work for you there if you're willing. Death animation is just him having a heart attack. No, that would be me leaning on your kindness. I need to do some thinking, learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. I mean, you can go work probably at the castrum. Rock the castrum. Cristeria. Rock the Cristeria. No, rock the castrum. Anyway. Don't worry, you go to take 2. Give me the chance to repay you, what you've done for me. Excuse me. Alpha no. Lord and Lady Chai. What in the blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished work for Alpha no. Now I have many beautiful and striking pictures painted for me. but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. Well, that's what a compliment to Alphino. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Bothry and vouch for your character. I am sure we can smooth over. Yeah. I am sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? Is it too late to pre-order, or should I? You can still pre-order, I think. I don't know if you get access, but that earring is really what it's all about. So if it says pre-order, pre-order it. I don't know. If the game's crashing.
I'm watching people talk about as anyone's lagging, and then I'm watching people around me get the disconnect symbol, and now I'm starting to be non-responsive.
What server? What is it by the zone?
I'm in Crystarium. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not in the Crystarium. Sometimes it could be server-wide. Sometimes it could be the whole zone.
I'm watching logged out.
Yeah, my server crashed.
All right.
It's like, oh no, that's what somebody said in chat. My reality said that his server crashed. I'm still on, and I'm still getting a signal. So, but I am seeing some disconnect symbols.
Okay. So
that might be what's in our future. All right. Looks like there's a quest here. Bridge to the other side. Okay, I'll worry about that. Oh, lots of disconnects. No, we'll see what happens.
I was able to just complete mine. Almost in full 390.
See people mining, so you need to see. I guess we'll see what happens.
A 395. I just got my first 395.
Congrats.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Lightweight. Peanut put a peanut. Mine recovered, but a lot of people around me got disconnected, so I guess I recommend standing still while your computer exports a video. That's been my strategy. What are you gonna give me? Oh, you're gonna give me a 395 weapon? Oh yeah, I'll do that. I mean, it's MSQ. I'm gonna do it anyway, but you know.
I sense a hostile presence. What's I saying? Oh, ghosts. Ghosties.
Just crashed out of
Kind of like the. I don't like how it. Oh, silenced me. I love how Bane doesn't cause a stack of Aether Flow to be used anymore.
Yes, this looks good. Oh, I can fly. Oh, yes. Zone better from the air. Not as good as it did on their like Epic gaming computers with the media event, but
Love says, "Do you have any idea what they're saying?" I missed maybe some of the conversation, Love, like in regards to what.
my main's a warrior.
I wish the Lookout actually kind of did some kind of cinematic camera pan or something, because it's like, okay, like, all right, just like here's some free experience. Uh-oh.
Hopefully they have trust working, and it's not like if you get disconnected like that, you don't lose all your progress in the dungeon.
I'm having some problems.
They were having some issues with that at the media event, but they assured us that was just like a...
There it goes.
That's just a...
Yeah.
I trust that was just kind of... It's running a local version or whatever. Not like an evil version.
Where do I turn that in at? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go teleport. See if I can't turn it in. Oh, I love, dude. Dude, the Roths. Fantastic job. I didn't play one out at the media tour. Like, I kind of wish I did now. Just because I was on Viera and I was like, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely having some weird lag.
I switched at lunch.
Mm-hmm. Kind of wish I did now. Just because I was like, I am really enjoying the visuals behind it all. Alright, so that's done. Rate and review. Report to Patrig.
Alright. Let me stop flying real quick. Check the quality of my video.
There it goes. Yeah, there's some weird skill delay. Mira says they got booted.
Alright. Now I need to go.
Oh, his internet's not agreeing with it. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe pull up Twitch real quick. See who we're hosting.
Who we're hosting?
I was gonna say, like, yeah, we're good. Well, all right. Jam's getting off works. Yeah. That's exciting. That is exciting news. The music in the freaking cast room is so good. Like, I'm gonna just have to capture some audio until they release like the soundtrack.
It should be saving.
Major lag indeed. Seems like it's saving and doing progress.
Minster switch.
Please do, Mira. All right. Hey, gummit. I want to try to get them all both together. Poetic Tomes you can use for level 70 gear now if you want.
Connection lost. There I went. It was just a matter of time.
Yeah. There we go.
Everybody's getting off work, I guess.
What time is it? Oh, it's 2:30. I guess East Coast maybe.
Yep.
They're having some issues, Alex.
I've been disconnected twice all day. So, to be real honest, and we've been on
Since 3.
We've been on 10 hours.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I've been on 10 and a half hours. I've been disconnected 2 times. So I know there's people who probably had a better experience than me. I know there's people who probably had a worse experience than me, but my personal experience is after 10 hours of play, I've only been disconnected twice. And the first time I had hopped right back in. This time I don't know yet. I'm still in the process of getting back in. No complaints. Whoa, it's going to take me all the way out to requesting my password. Oh, this is a hard disconnect.
Yeah, it's a firm 10-4. Like, it's like, shut it down.
That's fine. I'm also uploading a video right now, so I don't know if any of that's my fault.
There we go.
Minster switch is the FFXIV Shadowbringers.
I think that was a comment I want to respond to. Yeah, a lot of people are confused by not seeing their collector's edition items in, so they must, it must be new. Oh, good. All right.
Connecting the data center. I wasn't trying to connect, I was typing description, so it's not like it's taken that long, guys. Just
Crystalline mean. Go to the mean, get that progress there.
trying to get you guys a dungeon guide for the first dungeon, just in case there's any new players out there running into issues. The lobby server connection has encountered an error. Alright. Probably too many people slamming into it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go contribute to that, I guess. Suggested. Give me some tags. Give me some tags. It does not know how to tag this. Probably because these videos don't exist yet.
Okay, I think I need to actually go to the Cabinet of Curiosity. Gindle, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Thorium, yeah, forever stuck at the place at 190 in the queue. Won't load. None of my characters' data is able to load. Anyone else? Yeah, sounds like the servers are having some kind of issues right now. Just be patient. Thorium. Like typically when the servers are struggling and getting slammed, it's like, yeah, character data doesn't load and all that. I wonder, like, hopefully this is not a DDoS. You know, like, oh, everything's going smoothly, and then they're like, release the DDoS attack.
Could be, I guess.
Mira's having some trouble logging back in.
I'll try in a second. I'm busy with this guy, though.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we can even do our own DDoS attack when that happens, because it's like, oh no. Well, I don't know. I don't think they've given me a reason not to believe them when they say something is what it is. The Kraken, says Chemistral. The DDoS is the Kraken. Yeah, it's like there's some like just random lag. So it gives me a good opportunity to talk with chat. They're in weird ways. Like, I'm still in. It's still responding and doing progress, and I still see people out in the world. You know, so it's just like, yeah, there's something struggling. But nah, it's Blizzard. Now, like the lawsuit. If you wanted that like corporate kind of concept would be just ridiculous. It would. But they have such a like. Square Enix handles all the like localization translations for Blizzard in Japan. Like they have a very close business relationship.
All right.
I mean, all in, like right now, this has been a very smooth thing. I haven't run into any Robon extremes, and honestly, that was the big thing. The big thing was like all of a sudden, it's like I want to keep playing the game, and I can't. As opposed to like, all right, we're just moving on along.
Unable to obtain character data from that.
Almost level 70 Dancer? Yes! That is amazing, Grave. I finished all the quests. Yes. This place is just magnificent. So Sixth Path is not able to get in. Yeah, lobby server's really struggling. Some kind of Aether? Okay, I don't know. It's not. I'm just waiting for the NPC to pop. Yeah, it's struggling. You didn't expect me to say what in the stream? Sorry? Like, say hi or like congratulate you? Kev, as soon as you hit level 70 with Gunbreaker, you can finally start Shadowbringers. Yes. What, did you say how far you are, Kai?
You have Shadowbringers guides as a playlist yet?
I don't. We need one. But just check. If you just start typing in Shadowbringers in guide or whatever. Huh, okay. Well, hey, Grave. Glad you're here. Everybody, wave at Grave. Let's get some hearts in chat. Grave is awesome. Hey, Calvin, holy smokes. Thanks for the $1 cheer. Also, let's get some hype in chat for Calvin with a $1 super chat. I wish like YouTube kind of had like, just some kind of like leaderboard for the like whatever they do with bits. Like such a fun system. Like it turns it into a little mini game.
All right.
My Reality dropping some hearts. Chemistral dropping the high grave. Rock Druid hearts and coffee. Hearts and coffee. I should have changed my name first to what it was meant to be.
Okay. Dungeon guide is published.
Yeah.
Live.
If you can't play, guys, you can at least watch.
All right. Great. Run in screen on it.
Oh, I should probably talk to maybe the gatekeep. Okay. And Calvin with another $1 cheer. We got to get some hearts in chat. Wave at Calvin. Say thanks for helping support the stream. Thanks for hitting those like buttons. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button, guys. Thanks to all our members as well, making what we do a possibility. Here comes the money. Means a lot, man. Means a lot. If you need some kind of guides, or if there's any kind of videos that like you'd like to see that we haven't made, just let us know. Can't promise we're gonna make them, but we're gonna do our best.
Okay.
Is it voiced?
And so you return.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's a bummer. They had me on a
Have you
flying
gained a
mount,
better
and it
understanding of
kicked
the
me
crisis
off,
now
so I
faced
have
by
to
the first?
run.
Yeah, I'm getting some frame lag.
Better is not the word I would use.
All right.
Some lands may
I
have been
guess I'll
spared the
run to the
flood,
guy,
but the
and that
survivors
will
live
give me
only
the
to
ability
suffer.
to mount.
There seems
One
no
second,
end
Charisma.
to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness.
Sparty, you saying that it is confirmed that like a DDoS is
Sin
happening?
Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
All right. RMTs are hard at work.
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen,
Well,
we believe
we will
that
keep
the
trying
death
to
of a
play.
Light Warden
We will keep trying to
will cause
have
the
fun.
lesser creatures within its sphere of
I
influence
am
to
continuing on through
disperse.
my questing.
That's interesting if true.
I have a feeling Yulmul might have something to say about any concerted action we
So
take
if you
against these
kill like a
monsters.
light whatever that like its sphere of influence,
Forth's
they all
command
like
of the
die as
Sin
well
Eaters is
or
integral to Yulmoran
get
society.
knocked out. Sunglasses
In
and
seeming
hearts.
to guarantee his people's
Thanks,
safety.
Fest.
It guarantees their
Yeah, I mean, I have some
obedience.
questions about that, but yes.
He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
It's very like
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces
Game of
whilst we
Thrones.
proceed with the business of
Yeah, but
eliminating
like,
the
I mean,
monsters.
hey, cat a potato.
Hive mind is not something new, but
Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set
Hive mind is
aside
also
if we
pretty
are to
self-evolved
forestall
in most
the
documented
eighth
cases in
umbral calamity.
fantasy to be. Oh, I love that this thing has 4 wings.
Sure that'll
Also-
be the ones enough. Yeah, I'll do that one.
well documented to like have evolved to the point that it can replace its head fairly quickly if you're destroying them.
Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances.
Anthony, I think they're
Perhaps a more
perfect.
detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
I mean,
To begin at the beginning, then. That's a good place to begin. To begin at the beginning. Oh, I snap my cane, and we go to the astral plane perfectly.
I'd love a wolf race. That'd be awesome. Some Lupin.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into
I gotta pay
14
attention.
worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first.
Hello, my friend.
Though physically separate,
You know, if you
they
just
retain
needed
a
to fly
connection
Mountain
to
Dew,
each other,
I wouldn't
and with the
need to keep
source
borrowing.
especially.
Okay, so there is a connection.
Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards
Just a
attains abnormal ascendancy.
I'm not on a VPN right now, Syrian. Because
But I
exit-
am.
Just as
exit lag
water
does
will
not run on
flow
Mac.
from the highest point
I'm
to
on
the
exit lag.
lowest, the
Yes, but what I'm
excess
saying
energy
is
will
that's not
begin
what's, it's
trickling
not saving me
into
because
the
I'm not using
source.
it.
Well, I don't think they have it yet for Mac. Oh, you're on PlayStation.
No, I'm not using it. Yeah, they don't have it for PlayStation. They don't
And
have it
such
for
an
Mac, so
influx
there's no
of
way for me to
ether
use it.
will of course exert a palpable influence.
And I tend to have more worse ping and latency.
If
than
the
Brian,
element in
so,
question
you know,
were fire,
that's a thing.
then drought and wildfires might
So
ensue.
it's not that I'm not using it
If
out of
it
like
were
spite
ice,
or that I
one might
wouldn't use
expect
it.
the weather
It's
to
that I
turn
literally
bitterly
cannot.
calm.
Hold on 1 second, Chris. I need to listen to this.
As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme.
Okay.
Until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Okay, this is how the rejoining is essentially kind of working. So then they can absorb.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions.
Oh my gosh. That's right.
An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These
And that's why the
devastating
light-
events are what we refer to as umbral calamities.
And that's why the light is aspected on the source. It's absorbing the
7
light.
times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
So we've rejoined 7 times. But the full thing. So they're going to show us, okay, so that's the 12th. The 2nd. I'm counting like this. The 3rd.
I think being locked in a cutscene protects Death Monkey. I wasn't having issues when I was locked in a phase.
The
It's when I went
3rd.
on the world that I got disconnected.
The 5th, the 6th, the 6th. The 12th, 11th, 10th, the 10th. The 6th or the 7th. No, my circle. So there's not many shards left, because we know that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So the first.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the
Fantasy
first
16
stands
confirmed.
perilously close to meeting
We haven't
the
absorbed the
conditions
13th.
for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky.
Yeah.
Thus, if we are to restore balance to the first and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
Gotta kill the Light Wardens.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Exarchs. Gotta just keep saying that. I'm
Though
gonna
we
mess
have
it
yet
up.
to claim
bad.
any meaningful victories if truth be told.
Brian, why don't you practice how to say the
Apart
words?
from being confoundingly elusive,
5 hours
the
later,
Light Wardens
it's like, it's
possess
as
a
good as it's
troublesome
gonna
quality
get.
which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Exarch.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Soon be overrun. I am being protected by a cutscene. Also, maybe I wonder if exit lag is helping me out. People keep telling me that it's really working well for them, which is exciting.
You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
Oh, they're having trouble keeping character data loading and stuff, so they're having trouble. So all the people that are trying to get in, waiting on their character to load, are jamming up the line.
Pray.
And then they're having a fair number of disconnects.
Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
I didn't disconnect until I finished my little cutscene thing, and then the moment that I tried to accept the next quest, that's when I disconnected.
You will know with your next quest. Quest accepted.
I mean, mine's better now. I'm back in, and the line was only 150 people, and like just like this morning, they were processing about 100 people a minute. So,
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say like you get like guys. If you haven't checked out Exit Lag, hit the link in the description of this video. You get 3 days for free. Like you do not even have to sign up. See if it helps. That's all I'm saying. Like check it out, try it out.
Use it for the 3 brand new days of the freaking expansion.
Yeah, for the early access. Like I am still on. I have not gotten kicked. I've seen a little couple lag spikes, but that could also just be that like the server's struggling, right?
If it doesn't make things better, it doesn't make things better.
Right.
But as a PS4 player and a Mac player,
I have not attuned to Lakeland. Okay. Yeah, on PS4 you don't. I have no options for you. Looks like Clink just got logged in, which is good.
Congratulations.
Anyway, if you check it out, use your 3 days. If you do sign up, we got the code DOWORK, and you get like 20% off. It's not even that expensive. I was using it and paying for it, and then we partnered with them. So it is a, it is a nice thing to do to support the channel.
It's just a little something.
Yeah, I mean it's nothing crazy. But it's still like, okay. Yeah. Like, just the fact that people, no preference, I will say no preference. Just the fact that people keep coming back and saying, like, holy crap, it's, for me, already if I had, like, good ping, so it just knocked off, like, 10. I was, like, at, like, 50 and 40, and it's like, okay, it's now, like, 30 and, 30 and, 40, depending. And it's like, okay, so, for me, I was like, well, I'm using it for Lost Ark.
All right. Alex, have you logged in on Mac yet? Is the 64-bit client? Because of the way the 32-bit client was running in parts of Stormblood.
Oh, it's bad for you.
Square Enix offered Brian and I one free code, so I used it. We were interested in buying 2 copies ourselves, so we used our one free code from them to get me a PS4 copy. So that's what I'm on right now, and then I'll buy a Mac copy when things settle down. Probably buy the collector's edition, and then
that'd be smart because you get the collector's edition stuff regardless. So it's like it's not like you can only
spare my money. Like that's I appreciate the free copy from them. I'm more than happy to support them. Oh.
Hello, Lakeland.
This purple armor's weird.
Gemstone Trader, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so she does not have a speed boost on her. So that's okay. Not a problem.
Have you made it
that's a gemstone, not a Bitcoin or whatever.
We're not worried about spoiling for chat at all. Have you, because we put it in the thing, have you made it to anything about the Minophilia stuff yet?
No. We were talking about the different shards that have been absorbed. Obviously, the 13th is void, and we were told that it can't be absorbed. And then right now, light essentially is bleeding in. So that makes it's interesting to see how that kind of that aspect, which we are seeing that everything is kind of light attuned, and that the Ascians are trying to take advantage of that. And so that's kind of bleeding in from the first. So basically, we need to cut it off at the here at the first, otherwise it's going to overwhelm the first, causing a calamity and thus absorbing the first, etc. Under the element of light in this case. So I'm wondering what how the other shard. Like I think that means that the other shards technically then don't need to like if we have a light and a dark, then we've got all the elements. We've gotten the 2 that. So essentially that gives you 8. So that I think essentially to bring about Zodiark, you just need 8 calamities. So we could technically be 2 away if I'm interpreting like that understanding. That's how I'm hearing it. All right. I'm going the wrong way. I'm enjoying my faster mount speed. We talked with Chili about it on the podcast, talking about like pay to win, and it's like I'm definitely enjoying the fact that I can go faster on this vehicle before the rest of anybody who did not. But I don't think that's ultimately a good thing. I think it's risky. Oh, sorry. Syrian says, "Demo video do you have? Do they help you get it set up for other games?" So you just go down the list. It's actually pretty straightforward. I have a guide on it for 14, but you can kind of pick the game, pick your server, and have it basically optimize your routes for that game. So it goes game by game.
It's trying to optimize. It's using like VPN technology to try to optimize. So like they know that like Final Fantasy, for example, is the servers are both the North American servers are located in Sacramento, so they know that that's where they're trying to route you. So as you pick different games, that's how it's choosing that.
Yeah, and there's no guarantee that like that's what's keeping me in the game, but it could be because like there is some weird lag. It hasn't unlocked the map yet, you know. But I'm gonna just keep playing.
Duty commenced. I'm in my first solo duty, like real true solo duty.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You want to go? You want to come back on camera, or it's up to you?
Yeah, sure.
Like people can see you.
Come in. Hello.
I haven't turned you on yet. You're back.
Hello. All right. I'm enjoying my first solo duty. Got my first dungeon guide out. Me and a couple of NPCs.
Oh, it's posted on the launcher. So there is a DDoS going on as well. Not exactly near the neighbor of the cash room, but we occupy the same region. We built a cooperative relationship.
What do they want me to do?
We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but many of them remain.
Oh, they wanted me to go. Okay. Well, that was not made obvious. Okay. Boo! Maybe it was more obvious if you weren't, like, jacking with your webcam. I recommend not jacking with your webcam during the single player duty. That's my personal recommendation. Tips and tricks, heard it here first. So in theory, I'm protected on like a private instance server now. So in theory, if the main server goes down, I'm fine until I try to get out of this, and then I'm screwed. No idea how Hyperion. I assume all the servers are going through a very similar load right now. I mean, it's just a really popular game today.
Yeah.
And, I don't think it's going to matter much where you play for the duration of the day. I mean, there might be some servers that go from like bad to worse, but they're all. If one of them has an issue,
Holmster's Switch is now accessible.
Hey, that's my.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. That's like, should I watch the guide or should I just go and do it?
It's up to you, man. I thought most of it was relatively self-explanatory if you didn't struggle with any... If all the mechanics felt obvious to you in the Stormblood dungeons when you first did them, just the four-mans, probably fine.
Oh, I can take... Oh, okay. So,
yeah,
I'm taking the... What is he... What form a party and enter...
Yeah.
On the Switch. Okay, so he is the All-rounder as the tank.
All-rounder. Be whatever you want.
As the tank. Okay. Alice, Alphino, and me as the summoner. Yeah, let's do it.
Now you understand why I ran as a trust for the
Hell
first time.
yeah, running as a trust.
I was like, why would I run it the first time as a trust? Players are way faster. And then I saw that they were going to let me bring him, and I was like, oh, nope, we're doing that. We want to see what he looks like.
Gaming Circus has asked, so which one of you gets the first scheduled nap? Like, we have breaks every 4 hours. Like, Chris could be on, he could take a nap if he wanted to right now. It's up to him.
So because we got off on the schedule, I assume we'll break this one at 3 hours and 50 minutes so that you get the same dinner break that you were planning on. So he'll be off in an hour.
And oh, okay. I was thinking it looks like I've been live for 2, so I was thinking I'd be off in like an hour and 50 minutes. Up to you.
That throws our dinner schedule. Then I don't get dinner.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Yeah.
Well then, yeah. You just tell me when it's time to switch.
But he'll be off. He'll be off at 4 o'clock, and then I'll get off at 7 o'clock tonight.
Oh, that thing just killed a bear.
So I could go get dinner and take a brief nap.
Or turn the bear into a...
I don't really need sleep. What I need is, whoa, I am getting some lag on the instant server. And then the NPC goes, we don't seem to be getting anywhere as part of it. And it's like, well, that's the lag.
Of course it is.
That was weird. So, yeah. So we'll both get dinner breaks, and then that's where it starts to get a little harder. What happens when he uses, so when I'm off from 7 to, we were going to do 11.
Yeah.
So when I'm off from 7 to 11, I can go get a nap, and then Brian could be done for the night, and I can cover from 11 to 3, and that's technically 24 hours.
Yeah. The Autoestru and Civ for the Twitch follow and for the YouTube subscription. Welcome to the workforce.
Yeah, it was logistically just a math problem until you put life on top. So like Brian wasn't able to be back for the original Switch, so then it shifts.
Yeah.
That's two people. I don't know how creators do it that have like kids and stuff and don't have a partner to share the channel with. I highly recommend having a business partner.
Yes. Somebody you can trust, though.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing about it. Somebody was talking, I was like, yeah, like, I've known Chris for 12 years. So it's, you know, like, we're good.
Alright. Lag. Oh, please don't disconnect me. I feel like I'm about to make it to the end of this thing.
Man, I'm feeling pretty...
That timer's still ticking down. I thought by being on the instance server I'd be safe, but if maybe it's just across the board lag on all their servers right now.
Yeah.
Are you feeling it, or are you still
Nope.
good?
I feel it occasionally with some skills.
No, the timer's still ticking down on the encounter.
Whoa! Did that just reset? Does this reset?
Oh, come here, Blue Eyes. Thank you.
Alright, that looks like that reset my timer. That was amazing. Yeah, I'm seeing some little frame lag and stuff. Like, it's not a perfect experience, right?
Alright.
But it's like, I'm playing the game, so, like, I'll take it.
It's worth a free try for launch, and if they let you have a free try every 2 years, just do it again in 2 years.
Yep.
Okay. So now all I have to do is escape? Oh yeah, I can escape. 893 in queue. So I wouldn't worry too much. Well, so far today, I've been seeing it go at about 100 per minute. So you're only looking at like 8 or 9 minutes. I know that sounds like a long time, but like think about the fact that that's 900 players.
Yeah.
You underestimate me.
You underestimate me.
They said it looks like they're getting lagged.
Who's getting lag?
The stream said that they're seeing lag on stream.
Oh yeah, like I feel it when I'm playing. I'm not saying I'm having a perfect experience, but I'm on. That's all I'm saying. Is like I've been able to progress. I've been getting some strange lag.
Alright, rest.
But it hasn't. I haven't DC'd yet. I'm not saying I won't. I'm just saying like.
It's tempting fate. Oh, boss fight. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
You wanna go? You wanna go? I didn't like you when I met you like 3 hours ago. I'm definitely ready to hurt you. Let's do that.
Light some fires. Oh, Chemical just made it to the front of the queue and got disconnected. Por qué? No.
Alright, good. We'll be here. With the occasional brief,
What am I
5 minute.
doing,
Cool.
Brian? Come on. Get that extra 3%.
But the fact that you can queue for solo duties now should stop like a Raubon Extreme from contributing to an already existing.
So you've actually seen the queue system for solo duties?
I have not, but I'm assuming I'm still decently ahead of the curve.
Okay.
Seeing as the fact that people who skip the cutscenes are only like 2 or 3 levels ahead of me. Out of it!
Whoa! Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna let the computer read that message to me. But can we get some hearts in chat?
Here we go. Money talk.
Support means
This is
so
the
much.
first time I've ever been there
time
during the launch
ever
of an
on a
expansion
launch
for an
event.
MMO.
It's an
It feels
incredible
awesome, and
experience.
I love
the
it so
disconnecting
far.
is
You
part
besides
of it.
the
It's like waiting in
disconnecting.
line at your favorite
Keep
theme
up
park
the
on,
good
like,
work,
opening
Vince.
day. The joy of opening
Thank you.
day. Focus on the
Yeah.
lines are inevitable. Like if you ever go to FanFest, just know BlizzCon, there's gonna be lines, but the overall experience should be pretty incredible. The reason there's lines is largely because there's a lot of passion for something that you also find interesting.
Yes.
Awesome to be part of something.
Thanks,
where-
guys, for the cheerbacks. To I'm gonna pronounce it this. I'm gonna say Stoic. It means so much, you guys. I really thank you so much, Stoic. And thank you everybody for all our members, for all our subscribers, for just hanging out and watching with us, and also for your comments, guys. Like seriously, you guys are the best. You guys are amazing. All right, let me just. I love that I can do Bane and it does not cost a stack. Oh yeah. Eat all of those dots.
What is happening? I don't know what this means. Oh, God. I have not seen that marker before, I don't think, presented in that way.
Yes.
I guessed correctly on what they wanted me to do with it, but my God. Could have made that clearer.
Yeah, eat some Bahamut, baby.
You are persistent. You bet I'm persistent. Oh God. Oh God. It's a long fight. Really a especially knowing the servers are unstable.
Yeah. Oh, Sparta's back on. Sweet. Alright, first boss. Oh, nice. Perfect. We've seen this in the cutscene. I should change to Dragoon. The Path of Light. I'm just gonna get the heck out of the way.
Let's give them a show!
Ow. Oh, please be something that means I didn't fail. You know when it like hits you really hard and you're like, oh, did I just duty fail? I just went to a black screen. Did I fail? Oh my god.
Oh my.
I feel like I did all the things you asked of me mechanics-wise. Come on. Please just teleport me somewhere I want to be. Oh, yes! Yes, cutscene. I survived.
Yeah.
Duty complete is so successful we haven't made it there yet. Oh, and they don't checkpoint these things. I don't want to redo this. This is a long solo instance.
On guard.
On guard. Oh dear lord. Are you gonna take the hits?
I'm not sure that this solo duty ends the way that I would consider victory, even if it says complete. Yes!
You get it?
No, the cutscene just got awesome.
Oh. I like hearing that so much.
Oh man. Now that is a cool entry to a solo instance. Oh, welcome to the show, my friends. Welcome, welcome. I don't think we've seen it.
Run in the air.
Yeah. Summoner's pretty well documented from before, so people can estimate, but Machinist is just a total ridiculous. Like, it's not like a shift where it is multiple steps to the left. It is a total, like, from the scratch. Like, I mean, it's. Of all the jobs, it looks like the single largest departure without just being a new class.
It's like we got 5 new jobs this expansion.
This is like some anime crap.
Oh yeah?
I don't know what happened.
This is great. I'm excited for this.
They're like, oh yeah, I can do this thing now. I'm magic. Sorry, did we not mention that for 3 expansions? That I could have just done that?
You just could have done this one thing.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool story. What? Have any of you done the first solo instance yet? Oh my goodness. We have spoilers, but spoilers are only whichever Brian or I is further behind. We're not spoiling for each other. If you guys choose to be spoiled, we appreciate you hanging out. But I'm trying not to spoil for Brian.
James, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button.
What? This is like some Avengers stuff. First there was anime. I don't know enough about the technologies.
Get out of here. Get out of here, boss. He's done. See ya. What do we got? What do we got for treasures? Scouting. Not for me, apparently.
Oh, that's a bold statement.
And Dale. Dale Long, welcome to the workforce. Guys, can we get some hearts in chat welcoming James and Dale? Say howdy. We'll give them a wave.
Oh, I don't even have to answer.
Switch Gremlin. Switch Gremlin. Which Gremlin? The Switch Gremlin, of course. Oh, heck yeah. There's my AoE rotation. That's my AoE rotation, baby.
On guard.
Oh God.
I don't understand. You go through this whole solo instance and you're like, well, this is kind of boring and straightforward. And then they're like, oh, did we forget to tell you there's like 19 twist endings? Play back to them.
I'm glad Chris is enjoying this so much.
What are you doing here? How many new people can they introduce to one cutscene?
Ooh, treasure cover. Ring of Slang. Alright, for me.
They put question marks like I don't know who this is. I don't even watch cutscenes. The last 3 expansions really, and I know who this is.
No, I brought out Titan for some reason.
They could have at least glamored us and tried to hide it. Ah. My God. Chemistral, this cutscene feels exactly like that.
What did Cameron say it was? Smash Bros. 14 cutscene?
Everybody's
here. Nice, Kim.
It's still going. Now we're in like a different zone that I've never even been to. I will warn you, you guys bought an expansion, but it plays a good portion of itself in the first 10 hours. There's just a lot of cutscenes. Keep your snacks handy.
Snacks handy. I mean, I like a sandwich. It's like, oh, boys, perfect. Kick back.
You can definitely get by with an average APM of 30, and some of those APMs can be sandwiching.
I'm really digging on Summoner.
Should be safe enough here? I don't even know where here is. Is there an Aetherite? If I teleport back, do I get back here? It does feel like a while since last we met. It is good to see you, my friend.
I got my comfy chair, Death.
Man, I
Death Monkey got my comfy chair.
Really hope we get this glamour.
I got 8 seconds. See if I can't pull with a flare.
Comfy chair.
3, 2, 1, hit it! Yeah!
If we're going to keep leaning into the sponsor not sponsor thing, the chair company out there wants to send one also, which is all I do with chairs. So you'll get the same treatment as chairs that do not sponsor. No more, no less.
No more, no less.
I don't stand on them. We have like 10 step stools in this house, which is crazy considering my wife is 5'9".
You have 10 step stools?
It's probably at least 5.
Okay.
In a 1,300 square foot house. I have one next to me that I use as a footrest. It's one of the little like 2-step ones that I use as a footrest when I play Xbox.
Oh yeah? Nice.
We have another one that we use as a nightstand. From IKEA, it moderately looks like furniture.
There we go. Yes.
Wait, how do you guys know each other?
I love that my stacks of Ruined Force stack up.
I forget.
Yeah, Dying Glare. Sweet.
There's all these different people have been here a different amount of time. So there's all these relationships between people that like we're not a part of.
Right.
Just here like this morning, or I don't understand the time. One night cycle.
Oh, it's Telsey? Okay.
Jose, enjoy your shower. Thank you.
Jose! Hype in chat for Jose. Thanks so much for the support.
Remember, all the Final Fantasy music is now streamable.
I'm gonna take a shower. I smell like a hippie.
Enjoy. Get some refreshment, man. Boom, baby. Oh, 2. Okay, so here's the order he attacks in.
I don't understand.
I'll handle the healing.
I appreciate that this is voice.
Yeah.
This is. If they had rendered this instead of showing my character, since my character is not in most of it, I really feel like this is a freaking television episode.
Oh, it wants me to run to them. I'm dead. Yeah. Trust don't run to you. Trust are gonna stack somewhere, and it ain't. It doesn't mean it's where you're standing.
Did you die?
Yeah.
1, 2, 4?
No. I survived the 1, 2, 3, 4. I died on the stack because I was like, oh, circles. Like, I'm stacked. Okay.
Oh,
and
always stacked behind.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I thought they were standing in bad, and so I was like, okay, I'll just. But they weren't, and so I misread it.
The line stack or the circle stack?
Circle stack.
Oh yes, that's always placed in the middle. And having run it with players, that is the best place to put it. Put it in the middle, because as that fight gets more complicated, you want that circle in the middle. It's always in the middle. Place it in the middle. And it never picked me as the tank. And now I've only run it twice, so
Okay.
it's organic. There's a different boss that always puts the marker on the tank, so enjoy that. The final boss.
Devin, welcome to the workforce. Can we get some hype in chat? Welcome Devin to the workforce chat, please. All right, let's see
I
here.
think that dungeon is very manageable as a healer if your tank uses tank cooldowns. Otherwise, that dungeon has a lot more damage than I remember, like the early dungeons in Stormblood. It's a lot of healing if they're not popping cooldowns. Once I got comfortable with the mechanics and I started popping cooldowns, I knew when to pop them and how many to pop, because I knew how often I was going to have to use them. So you don't want to necessarily blast them all and take no damage and then have nothing for the next effect. This was an epic cutscene.
So we spread out for the order, right?
Is this ill? This can't be ill, is it? It looks so different. Oh my gosh, you're gonna give me 4 pieces of gear for watching that movie? Well, thank you.
Did you enjoy the movie?
Oh, and then I'm gonna get another chest piece after that? Well, 5 pieces of gear.
Leave the healing to me.
Nuts. To anybody that spent a ton of time leveling for gear and didn't enjoy it, I am so sorry. I believe we tried to warn you, but if not, I'm sorry. I just finished the 72 solo quest and have been transported to the next zone. And I didn't recognize it right away because I have my settings turned to a very different level than they had the Big Fancy Gaming event. But it's the one we were in for the media event. Oh, these 4 pieces of gear are for a purpose.
Addison, Texas. Yeah.
Who wants to replace their weapon for the second time today?
Taking it.
Why? Because I'm already, 2 whole levels higher than when I started this expansion, so obviously I need to replace my weapon twice.
Scholar is dead.
Okay, yeah, so this is just Ilmeg. Okay. It's pretty with settings turned down. They did a good job of kind of masking that. Because I keep settings turned down pretty far to make sure that my PlayStation doesn't lag when I'm streaming. I just want to give good frame rate. Summoning stone? What's a summoning stone do? Upon closer inspection, if you were to blow in this? Oh, it's a porter. Okay. They're like, why don't you blow in a hole on this statue?
Blow in this hole.
I don't have any interest in that. Is it going to make me blow in this hole because I right-clicked on it? Don't do it. That's not a good idea, guys. Alright. Always tune to the Aetheryte before starting the quest, because if the quest shoots you somewhere weird or you get disconnected.
You want to come back.
Okay. I have now attuned to this Aetheryte. I am now where we were for the media tour. Well, here we are. Oh, this is exciting. A variety of plants, yeah, I know. Oh, let's see if we can find some pixies. I want to find some pixies. We know they exist in this game. Is the first beast tribe already in?
No. I mean, probably, but not like we don't have their daily quests and stuff like that.
Is that 5.1?
Most likely for them, yes.
My god, so much 5.1. We're gonna have to do more marathons. So we need a voice rings out. Okay. Well, I'm looking for a big crab. Look at this. Oh. Yeah, there's the buff.
Sit down, buddy. Yeah, got him. Got him. Timber. Scouting. No gear for me.
Serious? Freaking pixies, man.
Do not have the dark matter required. Boo. Alright. Stupid phone calls.
I really like this fat black Joker though.
Yeah, I love Dallas, dude.
Days.
Texas is best state. That's no idea.
Searching the scrub. Greetings, mortal. What is your name? Oh, I'll tell you my name. And ideally you're not gonna. Oh, come on, another debuff? What is this? I'm gonna get destroyed here.
Get him, boys. What's up, Sora?
I'm getting destroyed. Who decided that this was okay? Man, if the Pixie dailies are like this is going to be something that you are going to be so glad when you finish your last day of having to do it. My God.
Oh, I'm done with the Pixies.
I'm on my first quest, and they're like, oh, we're going to screw with you.
Immediately.
What? Oh, you have a question?
Man,
No problem.
all this gear that I cannot and I do not need. Okay.
Do we like the restaurant Babes? Yeah, the original
Yeah.
one. I used to sell semi-custom homes out there.
I like the one where I get chicken strips though, like the bone-in chicken and stuff. Whatever. Like I prefer a chicken, good old chicken strip.
Some old presents. Wait, I got an item from that? Oh, nice. Babes, I mean it's fried chicken, unlimited sides, and just a whole lot of butter. That's it. Now the menu varies a little from location to location, but the original one is just chicken, 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 chicken. Some of them serve beer in mason jars, some are in cities that don't allow them to serve beer. That's it. It's just chicken, unlimited sides, everything is just coated in butter. It's a phenomenal amount of butter.
Yeah, dude, you should go. The next Gather to Game event held at
like
Babes, baby.
Creamed corn, mashed potatoes, green beans, just cornbread, biscuits, gravy, fried chicken, all of it's cooked in butter. There might be dessert. Wait, are pixies Irish?
Well, one's the one that we were talking to was Scottish from the beginning.
I think these might be leprechauns.
Huh.
With butterfly wings.
Leprechaun butter wings. It's like, wow, Brian and Chris are starting to talk like crazy people. Yep, that's what happens. That's what you get when you go and you tune into the Work to Game 24-hour marathon.
They're just leprechauns and the fairies from Zelda put together. I'm gonna put you guys in a mason jar.
And drink it up.
Which is so weird. Oh. The voice actors they find this.
Yeah, I feel like the game is very voice acted. Lots of characters.
I mean, there's like at least 3 or 4 voices right here in this scene, just for stuff that doesn't really. Oh.
Yeah, honestly, man, I wish I could trade one of the like Ockmorn should just be an ability that it invokes off of an Enkindle or something. Like, I'm wondering if they just didn't have time to do that. That'd be the one change I'd make, because that would free up one whole hotbar, one whole action slot on my hotbar. I gotta put some thought into this. See, I bet I can get even more efficient.
Oh, and I was given another piece of armor. Why? Because it's been 8 minutes of cutscenes. Oh, did I kill anything? No. No. But I should get loot. Because I deserve it. So, the nice thing is we're getting a lot of loot. The downside is I don't think any of it's going to be convertible because I'm not sitting with it long enough to finish here.
Oh, Raising Cane's is great.
Oh,
I like Raising Cane's. I also really like Chicken Express, though. Like, Chicken Express got the best Dr. Pepper. I do not like Catfish. Do not like it. I'm liking Trust just fine. I like that I'm playing with the it's not the Eckhart, the
Exarch?
Exarch. I'm gonna butcher that so badly. People are like, you should practice. I'm like, I legit like spend hours and hours trying to get these things.
You're gonna give me more gear.
Huff, 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 huff.
I think you
Are these guys gonna turn? Why are they running? Just call it what it is. Garaha? Garaha. Pilot Point, man. I have not been out to Pilot Point in like months. It's out there. What's the parish out there?
I don't know. I've
St. Thomas, I think.
I went to Pilot Point for football.
I think it's St. Thomas is Pilot Point.
Yes, la. Hello.
Map of the Realm.
My assistance.
Let's rock him. Let's rock him.
A little fruit when you go fetch me. Literally, you hunger for my. Okay. Alright. Let's go get you some fruit. Earlier, we had a whole debacle of walkovers and peaches and stuff. Depending on where you live. Nectarine, nectarine. Alright.
Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah. I'm here to help you make your house look nicer. Sure.
I like how it's kind of divided enough into a pie.
Nice stack thing. I will bring you a shrubbery.
Who do you think has the best sandwiches in the area?
If Claire's not going with me, I always go for Jim Johnson's. But we eat Firehouse together a lot.
Oh, wow.
They're both chains.
Snap, I got waylaid.
Bitrate on your stream's a bit strange. Oh. Alright. Have you looked at tuning your bitrate?
My thanks.
Back in the game.
Leave the healing to me.
We died. We died.
Trying to look at bitrate.
What is that?
How did you set your bitrate? Did you set your bitrate by looking up what was optimal for whatever you're streaming at?
For the stream? I had Streamlabs handle all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, like it has like Streamlabs has like the optimize this, and it's like kind of. Maybe I need to redo it. Are they saying there's problems?
Yeah, they said it was crashing a little.
YouTube's been having issues with it.
Yeah, we had stream go down earlier, and I was streaming just fine. I hadn't had any frames drop or anything, so I don't know that stream really likes having us stream in huge, big, long sessions.
YouTube's
That's
like,
why we cut it off every 3 to 4 hours, because we hope that that helps. Have we been up this whole time? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been up, I don't know, 13 hours now?
Mm-hmm.
I woke up at 2:30. Oh, you're gonna give me more gear? Oh, well of course you
More gear?
Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. I have to equip multiple pieces right now. Wow, how did that happen? Well, I started this with 380 here. I'm now at an average eye level of 390.
I'll be right back, Chris. I'll leave the stream up so they can see you and hear you. I just gotta get rushed. So I tried to say, I was like, man, I can win this guy.
And he's done in 25 minutes, and we'll make the switch. He can go have dinner with his family, and stretch his legs, use the bathroom as many times as he wants in 3 hours, and then I will be getting off 3 hours after that, so that I can do the very same thing. Stretch my dog's legs. I gotta. For those of you who don't remember my sick puppy, he got better, and he's now my 7-month-old, 6-month-old golden retriever. So he's, of course, very bored today. So we're just gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna nap all day. That's the plan. I don't know what Brian streams at. I stream at 1080p. I'm down at 30 frames because it was giving me better luck today. But 30 frames works just like TV, so it was working fine earlier. Oh, at 480. That's weird. Yeah, he's a fantastic dog. He's very well behaved. He listens. For the most part, he fetches. He's decent on leash and off. We're taking him to the dog park tomorrow morning, so we're trying to get him around more dogs lately. I mean, obviously we couldn't do that till 6 months, so it's been hard. And he didn't have a litter, so he didn't have litter mates. So like socializing him has been a bit of a process because I think he thinks he's a person. So like we take him to the dog park and he's like, I don't know what these dogs are doing here. These people are late. So we gotta work on that, but we'll get there. His first time around dogs, he was a big coward. He was a big baby about it, but he's getting better. He talks a lot of crap to the dogs next door. He doesn't really bark much, actually, so he doesn't really talk crap, but like when they're barking at him in the door, he kind of hesitates, and when he realizes that they're on the other side of the window, he goes and he pees in their yard while like making dead eye contact. Like, what? Say something. But I bet if you open that door, he would run and hide behind these so fast. Like, oh god, they're really coming. I can't do this. Music is loud. I'm quiet. Okay. We're gonna try something. Let me know if this makes it real bad. Okay, how about that? Is that like way, way louder? It's a setting on my mic, so hopefully that doesn't make me like unbearable. I can't adjust his thing. Yeah, I mean, doggy daycare, like, so when I go out to work with, when I go out to real estate, I work in real estate. When I go out there, like, my parents have a friend that has a couple of acres that live near them, and she has a bunch of dogs, so I take them out there and leave them all day. She actually fosters puppies and stuff, so she's always, and then of course, anybody who fosters puppies for too long ends up with a lot of dogs themselves. So we get them around other dogs a lot. All right. This also should just be a lot louder. This is a different setting on my mic. It has 3 settings. My 7-year-old microphone. This was blue back when I think Yeti was still considered like the professional one. This is the Snowball. This is what they had for consumers at that point. I'd love to move to it, but like this one still works, and I don't know. I haven't made it to a point in my life where I want to spend money on things to replace things that are working fine. Maybe one day. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Probably never. There probably isn't an amount of money where I would go replace something that's working fine. Why I still drive the same car? I love my car. but it's 2005. And I worked at a job briefly for a company that required I have a new car, and my wife and I just bought a separate car, and we just had an extra car so I could keep mine to drive like when I was on weekends. And then when I left that job, we sold that car. And if it weren't for the mileage I was gonna have to put on for that job, we would have just leased. But if it's shinier, buy it. We spend money. We spend money on experiences. Like, we don't even give each other gifts for our anniversary every year. We go somewhere and we do something. So we go on trips, and so like we don't really do a lot of stuff. We live in 1,300 square feet, and it's too much space for us. And in Texas, that's a tiny house. I sell houses to people that they're like, oh my gosh, I could never live in anything less than 3,000. All right, I live in something less than half that size. But for a reasonable price point in upper middle class in Texas, if you're willing to drive far enough, you can get 4,000 and 5,000 square foot houses. So you can fill it with as much stuff as you want. But Claire and I have had like 500 square foot apartments and made it work. So, and to put that in perspective, a hotel room in the United States is on average about 420. All right.
420 square feet for a hotel?
That's an average hotel room, yeah. There are parts of the world where the average hotel room is quite a bit smaller, but... Oh, while you were gone, guess what I got? Oh, another piece of gear.
They're just feeding it to you. Were you hungry for gear? Guys, get out of there. Oh, we gotta break the chain. Okay, that's what I missed last time. I was like, why did she just like take that hit? There we go.
I figure we'll switch in 18 minutes.
That's good. Ideally, if I can finish this boss.
And you will relieve me at 7.
Perfect.
So I can text Claire and tell her that we can have dinner together. She didn't know. And I told her I'd update her as the day went on. In case things fell apart or something.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I'll go have dinner and play with the kids a little bit. Maybe take a shower. That shower sounded like a really good idea earlier. Just like, I was like, man, that feels great.
Fingers are dull and painful. Try to fight them. There's no fun in that. You should try to avoid them. Alright.
Right behind you.
The fate grinding could not be easier. If you want the bike, get the bike. But like, seriously, it's 30 fates to have the faster mount speed in every single zone in Shadowbringers. 30. And there's fate trains. They're over in a couple minutes. So like, you can do you. I'm just saying. If you're willing to, if it's bike or unlock mount speed, unlocking mount speed is a very viable option. I assume mount speed stacks with the bike, I'm not sure. 30 fates for all new zones. It's only 5 per, and actually it's 29 and change, so you're gonna have something left over because you get 12 from each thing, and your 5th one gets you to 6. I can check it, but it's not bad. You end up with 2, I think like 2 extra per or whatever. You don't even use all the ones you get. So you're even gonna have a few extra gems at the end of those 30. It's like 29 and change.
No.
I think it's 50 per speed upgrade, and you get 12 per fate.
Chain down. What's that? Okay. Can we get chained?
The vendor is you just talk to them. They're available in the zone.
There'll be nothing left of you but a smoking crater.
Yeah, go Alizé. Use that on a break. Oh wow, I'm low on MP.
You want me to type what?
Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be a nice addition. It's a temporary problem. We talked about it and called it out, and people didn't like it because people just calling it out. It's like no, it's fine. It's like, okay, glad you like it. It doesn't, like, I'm not offended by it.
Use your keyboard.
Fierce beating.
Type this in to summon them.
This music is fantastic and perfect for this fight. I'm not using my pet actions enough. Come on, 0.6. There it is. First dungeon down.
It's not Feo UI, by the way. It's Feo Ul, like an L, UL. That'll make sense. You're gonna need that at some point to know that that's. You're gonna need to know that's an L.
Which part?
The last letter. It is UL. FEO space UL.
Feul.
Feul. I don't care how they pronounce it, but it's L.
Okay. Got a new piece of gear. Yeah, Trust is definitely much slower. Like, it's...
Oh man, I would not want to be a controller player for this part. Oh, you're gonna want a keyboard, guys.
I don't know, guys. I'll have to test it. When
You're gonna want a keyboard. Okay.
Is it voiced?
You don't have a keyboard and mouse for typing?
I do, right here. Oh yeah, when
it's releasing its ether. Fall back.
Okay.
We cannot let it touch us.
This is a
Quickly,
lot
my
of
lord,
typing
we
for this
must withdraw.
quest. Oh.
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years.
Oh man, this would suck
For each
so
we have
bad
put down,
on
another has risen
controller.
up in its place.
Oh
the
man.
Self-same ether
You're-
relinquished by its predecessor.
It looks like UI.
But now we have a way
I've been
to
doing
contain the
okay.
corruption.
I've seen a couple of lag spikes, Michael, but I'm also using exit lag, so that seems to also be somewhat insulating me.
He's having an issue with your
The
stream.
blessing of light.
Oh, lag on
and
the
the
stream?
hero
Huh.
who wields
I'm
it
not.
now stands before you.
Hello. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh snap! Burn! Strangle him. Oh, they're in the background fighting. That's so funny. We're on Sargatanas.
And no worries.
I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Ugh. Good, because we've known each other, like, all day. We're, like, basically besties.
It's like, oh,
Warrior
look,
72.
it's
Congrats.
the night.
Behold, the monster's power is broken.
Michael, somebody else was saying that the bitrate was a lot higher. It was using a lot more data to watch when Brian streamed than when I streamed. I don't know what frame rate you're streaming at, Brian.
90.
Oh, that might be why.
I think
they're receiving 90 frames per second.
Well, I mean, the stream I think is going to be capped at 60, but the game I'm running it at 90.
Oh, yes, but I wonder what you're streaming at. That'd make the bitrate spike.
It says my bitrate is at 617072, so it's kind of fluctuating between 6,000 and 7,000. I'm at 40% CPU though, so I'm probably doing a lot of work there.
Well, if you're playing at 90 and you're streaming at something else, there's also a cost to that for your CPU.
Mm-hmm. See if I've got anything that I can close down, because
servers have been great, Antonio. We've had a couple of brief moments, but like we've been playing for 12 hours now, and we had lag at the beginning, and we had lag like maybe an hour ago. Otherwise, it's been fine. I stream at 30 because when you watch TV, it's down at 30, and so like that's fine, and it drastically cuts down the data usage for mobile users. But Brian gives a better quality, so like each, different mentalities even within one channel.
Oh, darkness! These guys haven't seen it in over 100 years. Nighttime.
So, but I also stream at 720p when Brian streamed at 1080. So, he's always brought you the better quality, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks. I'm also the better ginger out of the group.
Is that?
Is. I come from a family of all gingers, and I just don't bring a lot of ginger. Meanwhile, you come from a family of non-gingers.
As it should be.
And I don't know what happened.
Who are you people? You killed a warden.
I get red in the beard when I grow it out. Actually, I've got I'm up to like 7 or 8 gray ones in this when I grow it out. I don't feel old enough for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a bunch out on the sides.
So if it doesn't aspect us to Zodiark, that is interesting.
My lord?
How many years?
Yeah, different servers are having different experiences. I mean, it seems to be
How
hit or
many
miss.
years have I waited?
Possessed of herbs.
Zargatonis has been pretty lucky, I guess.
You have vanquished the light.
I don't think Brian's been DC'd a single time.
And for the first time in a century,
You haven't been DC'd a single time.
No, I've not.
Of night.
I've been DC'd twice. Once it only kicked me out to the character screen. The other one it was just like when the servers first came up where I had trouble getting back to my character.
I would say if you guys do it, click the link for exit lag, use the 3 free days, and see if it helps you out at all. I don't know if it will or won't, but if all of a sudden it makes it a little easier on you guys, then use your 3 days and then just like delete it after kind of the servers and everything staples more.
All I have.
That's a bummer, Antonio. Greg, welcome to the workforce. For Alpha
from oblivion.
I'll say sake. Let us be quick. All right.
Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other.
Follow the path north.
But
I would love to follow the path north.
Be that as it may.
As far as I'm concerned, we've been down here too long.
Me to summon you to this fight
Let's do this. Your will. Wait, what? No. That's south.
I swear,
what are you doing?
on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present.
Oh, that's for a different quest.
Thomas, welcome.
While we're here.
I beg you.
Alexander, welcome to the workforce.
Fight to its conclusion.
When any of the servers issue affect the Mog Station, the word and item, and it's been a while. Mog Station was down during maintenance. I haven't. I inserted a code today for my Fat Black Chocobo and got it today. No issues.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in when the servers came up and I picked it up. It's been great. And once again, thank you, Nick.
I will become the warrior you need.
Fat Black Chocobo code. Aren't you one of Urianje's friends?
On behalf of the
well,
first,
I wouldn't say friends so much as unless you want to give me more gear, in which case, best friends.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily?
So I don't know if Mog Station's having any trouble processing codes.
Even one person across the rift.
If they have a lot of people who are just now entering their pre-order code and stuff, it may just have a lot of processes. They may not expect to have that many like transactions per hour. So. Now, if you're expecting your items like for the pre-order of Shadowbringers, that comes out on the 2nd. You don't get those yet. So if you're waiting on those, you're going to have to keep waiting. You don't like the Viera? I love their hair. I know like not all their hair is like new or whatever, but I just think it's stunning.
Which we can ill afford to lose.
And So the way pre-order works is the early access code and your game code are two different things. So what we're playing on right now is our early access code. You have to put that in, and then you get your game code later, like when people will be able to pick up their physical copies. And when that is shipped out, that is when you'll get anything you get with, say, a collector's edition.
I am an old man.
Now your pre-order items, the earrings and all that, if you pre-ordered that, you would go ahead and get now. Your pre-order and your the minion.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
Man, this is so much typing. This is like ARR types typing.
Needless to say, we will continue
Gosh,
to
do you remember
fight at
these
your side
quests?
until the last
These were awful. I
soldier
played
is
with
defeated.
controller only back then. No, thank you. Where's the tail? In the clothes? I don't know.
Warriors of darkness. Let us
They chopped
gather
them
the
off at
surviving
birth.
villages and make our way
And you
back
use them
the
to build
Crystarium.
temples where they hide the males. Brian, what's under the hat? I don't know. I mean, keep sharing the channel. I think at 100,000 subscribers, he said he'd take it off.
Yeah.
I think he said that back when we were like 2,000 subscribers. We're like, oh, that way he never has to take his hat off. Now it's like, all right, buddy.
Yeah, totally.
Do the math. Sometime in 2020, you're taking that hat off.
Sweet.
At the current rate, assuming that we keep producing guides and people keep caring about that.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, everybody just like.
I wonder if Larry got his. I wonder if Larry got his play button.
Thought I heard he did.
I know Mistech got hers, and obviously Happy's had his for a while.
Boom.
Cool.
All right. Well, I finished the dungeon, so you got 4 minutes.
Neat.
It's something green.
What level? I am 72. I took a break to make the dungeon guide for the level 71 dungeon, and I have been doing the story. So I am not nearly as far along as people who maybe have been playing nonstop and have skipped story, because there is an insane amount of cutscenes. And even if you have a rule like I only watch the voiced ones, you still have an insane amount of cutscenes.
So I'm still level 71.
72 and a half. All right. Hi there, lad. How are you?
Conceal this endeavor for the time being.
Can't wait to show you guys I've been doing some crazy stuff. Hopefully Brian gets to stream your single player instance, or you guys get to play it soon. Those of you that have not been able to play yet.
Yeah, I figured here when you take over, I'm gonna go play with the kids, take a break, take a shower, eat dinner with the family, and then I'll come back probably like an hour before you're done. And then if I get close to whatever that is, I might just wait to do it until
74 and a half.
What level is that quest?
It's a 72 quest. It's one of the 72s. You'll know. You have to like fly out to the area, like physically fly. They give you a flying mount.
Okay.
So when you get a flying mount, you're starting to get close.
Grab some white claws too, Brian? What? Make it a night? White claws, I don't get the reference.
74 and a half is pretty far, man.
Oh, it's a drink? Oh, I've never heard of them. I might see if I have some whiskey for the after dinner stream.
Oh man, I won't be able to run on this little sleep with that.
It's like, wow, Brian got real chill.
I'll be switching from Monster to because I have the super late night one. I'll be switching from Monster to I made some we made some homemade cold brew sitting in the fridge. I like me some cold brew. I try not to drink coffee too often. I try not to drink that much caffeine, but I do find that between Monster and cold brew, like cold brew gets me a little more wired. It's also much more of a diuretic, so you end up having to use the bathroom more, and it can stain your teeth. So, you know, limit your coffee intake, as delicious as it is.
Hey, Randy, did you get those fireworks?
Woodford, the official bourbon of the Derby, and then Makers, like the sweetest, classy bourbon.
I like Makers.
Just don't get it with Makers and Coke in a bar, like anybody who needs a mixer, because they're using Pepsi, and Makers is way too sweet for that. I mean, Makers is sweet enough that you if you can, drink it straight or on the rocks. Makers is what I have in my on the cabinet. We have a bunch of glass decanters because we don't have children. And we don't have that sort of thing breaking. Fallout 76 liquor? No. I'm assuming if you ordered that from Bethesda, it hasn't shipped yet, huh? They're finally shipping those bags. They don't look that good, but I appreciate them following up on that. It's just a big company to promise something that.
Yeah, and then just give it to the people reviewing the reviewing.
That was really the issue. It wasn't, hey, I didn't get it done. We had an issue with the manufacturer. We're not a bag making company. That stuff happens. Like, people make mistakes. It's that, like, oh yeah, we had it. I just wanted to give it to somebody that didn't pay me.
Does that mean the knight returns to?
That was really the issue I had with it. It wasn't that they didn't have it ready. It wasn't that they messed it up. Like that's completely understandable. Ooh, that astrologian gear. We've seen screenshots. We haven't seen it in person. So good. So good.
Yeah, I'm almost to 72. Getting close.
Bethesda said we're not going to stop doing this stuff until
I was like, oh, Rage 2 looks interesting. Is it multiplayer? Not even close? Why would I bother?
Stop buying it. So they said we won't change till you stop paying us.
All
right. We'll stop paying you then. I haven't bought their recent games.
Well, I mean, like I was like, oh, Rage 2 kind of looks interesting, and then I hear it's like, well, apparently open world Doom not as fun. But then I was like, okay, cool. Is it multiplayer? And it's not. And I was like, that just seems weird. I don't know. It just looked like when I looked at it, I was like, oh, that looks like it'd be a fun multiplayer game. Just running around, leveling up, blowing up, crazy.
This facial hair is nuts.
Bryn, you can jump up 2 levels if you use scholars for your oh yeah, for the I haven't even checked the duty finder.
Yeah, if you're willing to heal for that dungeon.
Healer. Healers are officially dead, everybody. Healer. Oh, DPS for the Alliance raid.
We should do a 2K video special? We should.
Should do a what?
Our 2000th video.
Oh, exactly. Absolutely.
We gotta plan something. I think we did something special for 1,000.
All right, guys. I'm gonna hit end stream. We're gonna let it archive for 5. We're usually gonna give a 5-minute break. Let the stream kind of archive itself, so that way it doesn't necessarily it doesn't end up turning into just one massive thing. And Chris will be back with an updated thumbnail to take over the next leg of the stream. I'm gonna go see my family, and I'll be back. What time am I coming back, Chris? What's the
7.
7. All right. So I'll be back probably here in about around. Well, I might help get the kids to bed. We'll see what Julie needs. So, all right. See you guys in a little bit. I might be back on voice sooner than that. Bye.